5 proven email marketing strategies I use to make over $1 million a year. What's up, you crazy fighting entrepreneurs? All right, here's the deal. Email ain't dead. Email is more alive today than it ever has been in the past, and I want to share with you why it is that I get such killer results from my email marketing. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've tried to teach this to people. I have begun to notice that there is definitely something different about when I manage an email campaign versus anybody else, versus some of the smartest people I know. And so I started really paying attention. What do I do that's so different than the other smart marketers I know? Why is it that my results are always so much better? And so I actually came up with 5 very specific things. So let's move into number 1, event-based marketing. So what the heck is event-based marketing? Event-based marketing is all built around what marketing should be and always has been: excitement. Listen, when there's a new video game system launching, what do you see? Excitement. When a new movie is coming out, excitement. Things are launched. Things have a buzz, a tease, pre-build or a build-up, a launch, and an end. That's an event. From the day that it began to the day that it ends, it's an event. When a movie is launching, that's an event. When a video game system is launching, that's an event. When a company is releasing any new product, Apple, come on, right? That's an event. It's exciting. It's buzzworthy. People are talking. People are looking forward to it. And the biggest thing that comes out of event-based marketing is people are thinking about you. So even though they may not be reading your email, it's 9 o'clock at night before they go to bed and they're thinking, oh, Anik's gonna send me another email tomorrow at 10 with this video I really want to see. That is gold. That moment, that little 10 seconds of real estate you had in their mind is gold. But you don't get that when you're just sending out newsletter 1, newsletter 2, newsletter 3, newsletter 4. Unless your newsletter is like epically good. I have never in my life looked forward to a newsletter. When it comes in, I'm like, okay, cool, but I'm not sitting at 9 o'clock at night thinking about it. So with an event, you can do an event around anything. You might say, well, Anik, I have a product that's evergreen. That's okay. Look, you can still do an event about it because maybe you say, hey, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be talking about this topic. Now, when I say there's an end, I don't mean there's an end to your product. There's just an end to the event. Hey guys, we're done talking about this topic. Right, we're moving on to something different. It's still enough. It's not the best ending, but it's still an event. Maybe you do a giveaway. It doesn't always have to be around products you're selling. You're doing a 5-day, leave a comment under this video, we pick random winners giveaway. It's an event. It's again something that people are getting excited about. They're talking about, they're engaging with, they're commenting, they're opening, they're clicking. Event. Remember one rule I have about email marketing, and that is it should be exciting, it should edify, and it should get to click. What do I mean by that? Exciting? Well, we just went over that. Edify, what do you want them to do on the other side? That's all an email is supposed to do. Stop trying to sell a product in an email. That's the job of the site. You're supposed to let them know what you want them to do. What do you want them to do on the next page? You want them to watch a video? You want them to fill in a form? You want them to take a survey? You want them to, I don't know, register for an event, like a webinar? Tell them what to do. Do that in an email. Call it edify. And the third is click. Get the click. So event-based marketing, take anything you're doing right now and twist it and turn it into an event. Your results are going to double. Okay? Listen, I also want to take a moment to share one thing before we continue on. That was number 1. I'm going to move on to a few others. I email a list of about 500,000 to 1 million people at any given day. I have a big email list. So please know that this $1 million number, okay, and I actually make a lot more than $1 million, but this isn't a number I'm trying to make you feel like, oh my God, if you use these 5 strategies, you'll make $1 million by tomorrow. No, you have to have a big email list, right? So I think these numbers are very helpful, or these strategies. Once you have an email list of about 10,000 or more, maybe even 5,000 or more, you're not gonna make $1 million with a 10,000 person list just because you watch this video or listen to this podcast. So can we just be like, yes? Yes? Okay, good. All right. Now also, if you're on YouTube, speaking of, make sure you hit subscribe, leave me a comment, thumbs up. If you're listening to us on any other podcast platform, subscribe and leave us a great review. AnikPodcast.com. And of course, you know, right? A bird gets its wings every time you hit subscribe. It's true. I'm telling you. All right. Number 2, let's move on. Enough of my nonsense. Segmentation. Okay? I am stunned by how little people segment. Now, you may know this. I used to be, I am a co-founder of SendLane. I'm not an equity shareholder of it anymore, but my best friend does run the company as a CEO. And one of the things that we used to be shocked about looking inside of SendLane and just seeing the billions of emails processing is how little people segment. What the heck is segmentation? Your whole list might be 100,000 people. That doesn't mean you have to email them all the time. Maybe you only want to email the 20,000 of them. So you create a segment. That 20,000 would be called a segment. Maybe it's your recent openers, recent clickers. Maybe it's the people that have shown an interest in a certain topic. I am a segmentation freaking king. You know what? If I'm behind on a campaign and I'm trying to get registrations for a webinar or something and I'm behind, the first thing I do to up my results is I segment. So here are the segments I go after: opens, and Unopens, recent 30-day openers, 60-day openers. I don't like to do Unopens too much unless it's a smaller time frame, but Unopens can have just, I don't know, they're weird. Clicks and unclicks. So I love going after people who've clicked but maybe not registered, clicked but maybe not watched the video, but even better, I love to go after the people that opened and didn't click. That's an awesome audience. Note that again. Opened my recent emails but didn't click. Love going and sending an extra 1 or 2 emails in a day to them. Number 3, topic driven. So in Lurn, we've sent so many emails about so many different topics. I kind of know which segments like the copy topic, which segments like the Facebook ads topic, which segments like the YouTube organic topic, and I'll build a whole separate segment out of that so I can get an extra email out to them that's a little bit more specific in conversation. Number 4, I love going after recent openers. So a 30-day open. So let's say I send a 100,000 person email list in the morning. I'm not happy with the results. I'll log another one at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. That's going to go only to the 30-day openers. That's it. To the 30-day openers. That's it. Or the 60-day openers. All right. Number 5 here is the clickers. 30-day or 60-day clickers. Number 6, the past active registrants. So if I'm running webinar, I'll take everyone who's registered actively for a webinar in the last 2 months and create a separate segment. It's not a big list. Maybe it's only 10, 20,000 people, but man, it's an active list. I love that list. And the last one is past active attendees. So they've actually attended webinars. Here's the deal. When I'm behind, I don't always do this, but when I'm behind, I like to create a rhythm of emails. I want momentum. And what I tell my team is I want an email hitting every few hours. Even if the email is only going to a 10,000 person segment, I just want some momentum. And so we'll start having for 3 or 4 days just a constant flow. And it's not annoying for the most part to the viewers or to the receivers because we're personalizing the emails based on the segments. There's a magic to this. I'm telling you right now, you learn segmentation, you can double what you make from email. And I mean that. But of course, I say that with the disclaimer too. I'm just giving a rough example. It's awesome. All right, so let's move on to number 3, surveys and short asks. I love to create a reason for my list to click. You know, sometimes when we're promoting a lot, the list starts to kind of go blind to what you're doing. So like you'll start to see like opens and clicks, especially clicks tend to like drop. So what I'll do is I'll do something creative. I'll come up with like a contest or a survey and I'll create like, hey, everyone who finishes this survey gets this course for free, or everyone who does the survey, I'll pick 3 random winners. So I start to create a reason for them to click. My favorite is I even say, click this link and automatically you get a chance to win something. I'm just trying to get them. What am I doing? I'm retraining their psychology, their subconscious to click. So find a reason. What can you do that's exciting, that's not promo-y, it's not content-y, it's just something to give them a reason to click so that your click-through rate goes through the roof and you just train them. I bet you, watch your email list for the next week or 2. You kind of see your click-through rates go up a little, right? I don't overdo this because then you lose the impact of it every once in a while. All right, number 4, giveaways. Love them, okay? If I have a big promo coming out, something I really want people to buy, something I really want, I'm gonna take the week before that and I love to do like a giveaway. Why? I wanna get their attention. I wanna get them opening. I wanna get them clicking. I want them paying attention to me. Do you notice how true email marketing or true marketing for just in general, it's all psychology, guys. It's all about what's going on in the mind. You gotta think below the surface. And so what I'm thinking always is I want people paying attention to me because I got something big coming out. So I'll throw something in front of it. Okay, prime example. Movie is launching, the actor hits the road show, right? The actor's going around from, or the actress is going around from all the shows to podcast interviews to all this. Sometimes the video game system launches, they'll even do these contests, gaming convention contests. What are they doing? They're just drumming up a lot of interest and a lot of fun reasons to pay attention. All those reasons don't say buy my product, but they showcase the product or they showcase whatever message is going on. This is like a ninja technique, okay? Number 5, list hygiene. Oh man, I have quite the relationship with this one. So I hate to admit it, but yes, it's important. So this is a funny story. Jimmy Kim, who's the CEO of SendLane, and I, for years, thought about this. And he'd say, you need to clean your list. And I was like, you go screw yourself. I'm not doing shit. Don't touch my list. You need to clean your list. I was like, you touch my list, I'll kill you, right? Because every single email address is like my baby. And I'm like, no, I worked hard to get that. And here's the problem though, you know, and I wasn't convinced. I was like, you say this helps, but it doesn't really help. So finally we started doing it because our email list got so big. Guys, the craziest thing, okay, I'll tell you what, do a test. And I should have done this and it'll make a believer out of you. I want you to take your list, take all the people that have not opened in 90 days. I want you to take everybody on your list that has not opened a single email in 90 days. Send them an email. Just do it. Your open rates will be 1%, 1.5%, maybe 2%. You know what the problem with that is? You're hurting your reputation at Google, at Yahoo, at Hotmail, and at all of the other ESPs. It's making you look bad. It's making the chances of your email being delivered to the good people less. This is a problem, okay? I've started to do what we do, because I fight this, is 120 days. If you've not opened or engaged with us in 120 days, you're out. Maximum I'll allow is 180. And to be very honest with you, I will soon be going to a 90-day. So Mr. Jimmy Kim, I agree, finally. It took us about 10 years to reach this point, but list hygiene is really important. So there you go. 5 proven strategies that most people don't talk about are what I'm doing behind the scenes to do very well with email marketing. I hope you got great value out of this. Listen, if you did, make sure you leave a comment below, hit like, hit subscribe. And if you're listening to us on any of the other podcast platforms, make sure you please subscribe and leave us a great review. AnikPodcast.com, A-N-I-K podcast.com. Hey, if you are looking to start your own information marketing empire and business, we are here to help you. Go to LurnExpert.com, L-U-R-N expert, E-X-P-E-R-T, LURNExpert.com. The URL is below if you're on YouTube. Make it happen. We've got some amazing stuff for you. Free course, free newsletter, and a free community for you to be a part of, so we can show you how to turn your knowledge and your information and your expertise into a business while helping change the world of education. All of us working together to do this. This is Anik Singal. Thank you for your time. See you on the next episode. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Fighting Entrepreneur with your host, Anik Singal.